What's going on, my weebles? It's your boy Big Red Tree back in the building. I know it's been a while. Did you miss me? Did you really? Nah, I know you did. But we here and we finna talk about it. So, what's popping? What's on your mind, man? I've been we're gonna get right into it, man. First of all, shout out to the viewers on TikTok. Appreciate y'all. Shout out Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. I just want to shout y'all out, say thank you for tuning in with your boy. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. Um, right off the top, man, like I've been getting so many inquiries to talk about Dr. Umar and my feelings and my thoughts on Dr. Umar and the FDMG Academy situation that he has going on. I'm going to say this. I feel like the brother has great intentions. I feel like if not him, who else was stepping up in this manner? Who else was putting a mouthpiece on a situation that needed to be addressed? Young Black boys in impoverished communities. Who else was taking that initiative? Who else was doing that? Now, in theory and on paper, sounded like a good idea. Sounded like it sounded like it was going to work. You know what I'm saying? You had people donating. You had people coming out, giving this bread, giving that bread. For over 10 years, we've been waiting for the school to jump out there, and people were saying that it wasn't going to manifest and all of that. And then it turned out he did. It did manifest. And in the first situation, I believe they sold it before he could get it. So that was that. Fast forward, he got the school in Delaware. Still needed donations, still needed work to be done on the school. It was still a lot that needed to be addressed within the school and all of that. It was still a lot that needed to be put out there. You know what I'm saying about the school? He still needed help. Even though, you know what I'm saying, we didn't know at the time how much money was being forked over. At the time, it turned out to be $1.6 million. So people were saying that the school costed about $700,000. You know what I mean? Where did the rest of the money go? You know what I'm saying? And then fast forward to today, we got Dr. Umar talking about $500 and you can go on a date with the doctor. Listen. I don't know what we're doing anymore. I don't know if we're watching a reality show or we watching a dating show. What is we supporting at this point? What are we supposed to be supporting at this point? You know what I'm saying? I had good hopes for Dr. Umar. I had high hopes. I wanted to believe in spite of what everyone else is saying. But at this point, something's the fuck up, bro. The math ain't mathing, sir. The math is not mathing. You got people, and he was trying to put it off on they keep calling it the state of Wilmington, Delaware. It's the city of Wilmington, Delaware. Y'all finna get my birthplace together. Y'all finna get it right. It's Wilmington, Delaware. Let's be clear about that, okay? Wilmington, Delaware. It's a city inside of a state. Wilmington, Delaware. Cool. So appreciate the love over there on TikTok. I see you. Make sure y'all tap that screen. Bougie, what up, though? At this point, the jig is up. Nobody's believing what he's saying. Like I said, we don't know what we tapped into anymore. We don't know what we listen to. HB, I see you. What up, my brother? We don't know what we supporting. You know what I'm saying? I rode past the school last week. It's still boarded up. It still look abandoned. Some homeless dude was about to walk up the steps and do something. I don't know what he was doing, but he was about to do something. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. But quarter mile, I see you. Shout out to him. I don't know what he was doing, but yo. I had high hopes, man. So I'm making this live. Peace, Jeff. I'm making this live because I'm actually disappointed. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually mad that somebody will call himself the Prince of Pan-Africanism. This is the light that you put on African Americans. You out here scamming? Because at this point, we can't call it nothing else. He tried to say that he didn't get notice from the city of Wilmington. Shit. City of Wilmington said, hold my beer. Watch this. They replied back on the joint and said, hey, no. We got receipts. Whoever was in charge over in the city of Wilmington's office, they said, nah, bro, you ain't finna try that over here. They got receipts of every time they reached out to him. They got receipts of when they emailed him. They got receipts of them sending him, hey, listen, these are the deadlines that you're supposed to meet. This is what you're supposed to do. They gave him ample opportunity. That's what they're going to say. Ample opportunity. Not a lot of time. Ample opportunity. That's what they're going to say. Those two words. Ample opportunity. They're going to say that they gave him that. Nobody responded. I mean, if you don't know, the city of Wilmington ain't playing around no more with these vacant buildings. They selling buildings off for $1,000. Keep playing with them. Act like they vacant. Or whoever own it don't want to act like they know what they doing. Okay, well now we own it, and we great sell it for $1,000. But the kicker is, you gotta get it up to code in 30 days, some shit like that. So he thought that it was gonna be sweet. Nah. Everybody's saying, how you asking for security? I see you, my brother. Peace, OG. Everybody's saying, how you asking for all this money, right? But you flying all around the world. You flying to Africa. You flying to Morocco. You flying here. You flying there. But the bank account's frozen. Your personal accounts is frozen. Now, don't get me wrong. It's going to be somebody out here. It's going to be some crazy-ass individual that could not see where the bear took a shit in the buckwheat in the wintertime. He can't see the steam coming off of it right in front of their face. It's going to be somebody that's going to be like, you know what? I believe in you. Here, take this $10,000 and go and travel the world and spread your message. When the proof is clear as day. The proof is the city of Wilmington said, excuse me, sir. No, you won't. They pulled up the receipts and said, yeah, here you go. Now he can talk that. What's his slogan? Black Queens forever, snow bunnies never. He can talk that bullshit if he want to. City of Wilmington said, vacant building money forever, or you won't own this school never, motherfucker. And they put that bitch up for auction. AJ, I see you, my brother. They put that shit right up for auction. They wasn't playing with him. They wasn't playing. It's not a game. Now the jig is up. Now everybody can see, hey, what's going on? Where the money go? Where the money? Where the money? Where the money? All this cocaine talk. Where the money bag, yo? Because you spitting all of this, they taking your bag, this, they taking your bag, that. But the first thing you said when you got on the live was, I just got back from Africa. Miss Green, good evening. I just got back from Africa. How, Sway? How, Sway? How, Sway? Now, don't get me wrong. I know these speaking engagements, they're not free. He ain't just going over there to be going. He's going over there to get paid to speak. Let's be clear. He is one of the biggest, most busy motivational speakers out there. That's undeniable. But what's the message that you pushing? Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, man. We want to hear what's up with these kids. We want to know what's up with these children. Because some of us, like myself, we believed in you. Now, I ain't never gave no money to your cause because, hey, listen, what my couple dollars going to do? Now, you might say, you know what, Trey, your couple dollars ain't going to do shit. But in the long run, nah. We ain't trying to hear that long run shit. Tell me some shit like, hey, listen, I need 10 gallons of paint. I'll be right back. But if you say some shit like, I need you to do, no. No, you will not, sir. I knew something was up a long time ago. And I still believe, like I said, I wanted it to be true. Who else was doing this for these kids? Who else was looking out for these children? Let's keep it a buck. Who else was doing it? Now, people could say something like, oh, LeBron had a school. LeBron had a school. Oh, he did. Oh, LeBron had a school, did he? You mean the school where not one of the students passed the proficiency test? Not one student in the school passed a proficiency test? I'm going to give you my Dr. Umar. Not one student in the school passed the proficiency test? Dr. Umar ain't got LeBron money. He ain't got that kind of bread. So I was rooting for Dr. Umar to win. I wanted him to win. I'm like, damn, okay, cool, that's what's up. And then come to find out you did it in Delaware. I used to go to the boys club that school turned out to be. So I'm like, oh, right on. You're going to do something positive. My man. Right the fuck on. You in there. And then he turn around and say, I got a message for y'all. I got a message for y'all. I got a message for y'all. My bank accounts are frozen. FDMG bank accounts are frozen. My bank accounts are frozen. FDMGs are frozen. AJ, that ain't nothing more than the truth. My bro said, and I'm going to quote it for y'all. When you tell the truth, it becomes your past. When you tell a lie, it becomes a part of your future. Oh, he was spitting facts. Shout out to my brother AJ for that one, man. That was a damn good one. And I needed that, bro. Because like I said, man, I really believed in this dude. I mean, don't get me wrong. I didn't believe in that message he was spitting about white people this and white people that. Man, you say whatever you want to say. That's your belief, my guy. Just don't spit that bullshit over here. You know what I mean? Because I know plenty of white people that's fine by me. Everybody ain't with that bullshit that you think they are. You know what I mean? We all individuals and we all put here to love, and some of us don't got hate in our hearts. But when you spit messages like that, that's hate, man. That's hate. But then you're a doctor. You want to teach little black boys. What you want to teach them? What you want to teach them? I don't want you teaching my black children that shit. I want you to teach them to love whoever you want to love. Love who makes you happy. Be what makes you happy. Be what feels right to you. Fuck what society think. Fuck what your parents think. If that's what you like, that's what you love. And you have a right to do so. I understand the Prince of Pan-Africanism's message. I get it. Do I agree? No. But I get what he's saying. I understand. But I'm not agreeing to that bullshit. So I don't know if I would agree with him spitting that message to children. But I do like the fact that someone was sticking up for children. More importantly, little black boys in impoverished communities. Because who else was doing it? All these other celebrities, what they doing? All these people that got all these billions and all these millions of dollars, where they going? Peace, bro. I see you, Lee. What up, my brother? Where they doing? Where they going? They taking their money and they going cross seas somewhere and funding 1,000 schools in Africa. And don't get me wrong, that's fine. But we need help right here in America. We need assistance right here in America. Not just in these black communities, because it ain't just poor black communities. It's poor white communities. It's poor Latino communities. It's poor Jewish communities. You don't believe so? Go to a couple towns up in New York. You'll find out. We need help right here. So that's one of the reasons I was rooting for the bruh. I'm like, shit, we got somebody homegrown, and then more importantly, the bruh from Philly. He from right up the road. So it's like, oh, okay, that's what's up. You know what I mean? Somebody doing something positive. Yeah. And this is taking money. Because it ain't no other way to explain that. That's why I live all my days, AJ. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I try to live all of them like it's my last. They say you supposed to be cognizant of tomorrow, and that's true, and I am, but I'm going to live my life like it's golden. You dig? Shout out to TikTok. I see y'all over there. I appreciate you. Make sure y'all tap that screen. Show me some love. And if y'all ain't following me on TikTok, you need to. I'm Red Tree RC over there too. Make sure you holler at me. Peace, God. I see you. You know what I mean? He said that dude is pure comedy. Yeah, word, bro. Word. But it's just crazy though, man. Like, I really believed in dude. You know what I'm saying? And I can't even say, we talking about Dr. Umar, but I can't really say, Butch, what up, sir? How you doing? Peace to you. I can't even, I got to come see you soon. I got a tattoo that I need to go right here. Right here. Right here. But he's very intellectual. That's why I said they sleep on him. He's one of the best motivational speakers out there. That's like real rap. When you put all the other bullshit aside, the man is a great speaker. You know what I'm saying? But I get why you're a great speaker, because you're a great finesser. That's what you're doing. It go hand in hand. Y'all know people that's finessers. They usually can talk real good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's happening, good brother? Woody woo, woody woo. You know what I'm saying? They sound good, fast, slick talkers. You know how it go. Come on, man. And this brother comes on live and says that he's for $500. $500. You could go on a date with the doctor, and it would be somewhere in Wilmington, Delaware. He was trying to find a cook or a chef that had their own restaurant. He said it got to be clean and all of that. And the tickets for this to hope to win the date was $500. $500. So, what the fuck does that got to do with a school? Hey, listen. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy. I'm about to give Dr. Umar $500 for this date. You sit and talk to me, Doc. I'm gonna record it, everything. I'm gonna vlog it, all of that shit. Cause I got some questions. I got questions. I do. Make sure y'all on TikTok. Make sure y'all tune into me over there on YouTube, Red Tree RC. Appreciate you. And vice versa, go for y'all watching me over here on YouTube and on Facebook. Make sure y'all drop me on TikTok, Red Tree RC. Appreciate the love. Tap that screen, show me some love. $500, right? So I'm just wondering, like, when you offer services for money, what the fuck is that called? Somebody tell me. Somebody fill me in, because maybe I'm confused here. I'm just wondering, right? I don't qualify and meet the prerequisites. I probably don't. I probably don't. I probably don't, because I would give Dr. Umar, first of all, I would tell him straight up and down. I would tell him straight up and down. Hey, brother, listen, first of all, I'm a fan of what you do. I'm not a fan of all the bullshit that you spew, the message that you spew, but I'm a fan. There you go. Solicitation and prostitution. Now, I was wondering if anybody else is with me when I say when you offer services in exchange for monetary value, what is that called? Everybody seemed to act like they didn't know what I was talking about. But it's okay for this man to come on the web. This here internet, not internet, internet. And offer himself up for $500. Now, he said it's just a date. It's just conversation, intellectual conversation. Let me ask y'all watching. Those on here and those on TikTok. Would y'all pay $500 to go on a date with Dr. Umar? First of all, would you pay $500 to go on a date with anybody? And that's before we even get to the food. I'm talking about off the rip, 500 off top. $500. $500. That's wild work. A best friend helped you write it in Wild Tech. That's facts. That's my guy. That's a fact. I gotta take this shot, and I can't do it on TikTok because TikTok. Yeah, he said he taking wives and everything. He said, bruh, he gave a warning. A warning that he was taking people wives and they was going to do this and they was going to do that. Shout out to Stick R2. I appreciate you. Appreciate you checking in over there on YouTube. No doubt. He said he would be respectful if you wanted him to. What? This is somebody's wife you talking about. And I want to know who in they right. First of all, listen. First, let me tell you something. I don't know no real dude that's going to let another man take his wife on a date. And he probably the one paid the $500. So let me get this right, Doc. I'm going to let my wife give you $500. And y'all going to go on a date. Shit. We all going on a date. What you think this is? All four of us. Me, you, and Mr. Peace. Me, you, her, and Mr. Peacemaker. All four of us going on this date. We all going. Because you got me all the way chopped, Doc. You might can pull that bullshit over on them. You ain't finna pull it over on me. I just think it's sad. In my Dr. Umar voice. He said, nope, no simp. Nope, just got rid of that out my life. I know that's right. I think, I'm telling y'all, it took me a minute to make this video. Shout out again over there on TikTok. I appreciate y'all. It took me a minute to make this video because, like I said, I really wanted to see where he was going to land with it. I wanted to see what his bite back was going to be. You know what I mean? And like I said, man, I actually believed in Dr. Umar, man. I actually believed in what he was saying. I went for the message. Like I said, who else is willing to help these kids? You know what I mean? Everybody is so quick to say crime this and crime that, but nobody wants to start at the grassroots level of where this shit's happening at. You know what I mean? A lot of these youngins and these YNs that y'all call them, they ain't got no fucking guidance, man. So if you got somebody that's taking the charge, like Cap would say, man, my OG would say, man, get behind that mule, man. Word, get behind that mule and hold that line. Shit, ain't nobody else doing it. So to come to find out this is where it ended, you know what I mean? And this is how it ended. It really hurt my heart because I saw the potential of what really could be. You know what I'm saying? I saw something positive that could happen. You know what I mean? I want to give a shout out to my boy HB, you know what I mean, for opening up a center over there on I don't even know what side of Wilmington. I guess that would be considered the west side of Wilmington. You know what I mean? That area. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. He doing something positive. You know what I'm saying? Grassroots. You know what I mean? They start from the bottom. You know, so these are the people that we need to get behind. It's just sad that, you know what I mean, so many people chose to get this man $1.6 million. 1.6 million. 1.6 million. Listen, y'all give me 1.6 million to build the school. No, Snoop Dogg is not going to be the principal. Those that know me already know what y'all thinking. No, that ain't it. You know what I mean? That's exactly what happened. They gave that man 1.6 million and his ass was geek. Now he gone. Now what? What happened to all the people that donated their bread? Damn right, that's a lot of that's a lot of guns. You know how many guns I could buy with 1.6 million? I wouldn't even. I would only buy two more. Two more guns. That's it. I don't even need no more. I ain't even buy no more. But 1.6 million? What? I built a school and then some. And don't get me wrong, they had. I watched a YouTube video of somebody that actually did it from the bottom. That actually said, "Hey, listen, this is how much it costs. This is how much it costs to do this. This is how much it costs to get this off the ground. This is how much that costs to get off the ground." So it's not like I'm saying, you know what I mean? Yeah, that AA-12 series. It's not like I'm saying it's cheap. It's not like I'm saying this is a walk in the park because it's not. You know what I mean? And it probably is going to cost more than $1.6 million. But if you ain't got somebody in the right headspace and the right capacity to handle that kind of money, you're going to fold every time. And we just watched a prime example of that, sadly, you know what I mean, with Dr. Umar, because I was one of those people that believed, you know what I mean? I was one of those people that thought, yeah, man, he's doing the right thing. We got somebody out there, this brother local, you know what I mean? Woo-de-woo. And then the more I read, it's just like fucking disappointing. Like, damn, bro, this what you doing? This what we doing? And I didn't even really want to make a video, you know what I'm saying? That's why the title of this video was Dr. Umar and a lot of other subjects, because it's like, I seen 1,000 videos and they all pretty much saying what I'm saying, and I live around the corner from where he at, so from the school, you know what I mean. But the shit's just sad, man. It really is just sad that people play like that, man. Yeah, make the culture look bad. He talk all that good talk, you know what I mean? Like some of that shit he's saying is the shit. Most of that shit is, you know what I mean? You take it however you want to take it, you know what I mean? But I don't believe in all that Prince of Pan Africanism shit. I believe in somebody stepping up to help underprivileged youth. What your message is your message. You know what I mean? Hey, I can listen to the messenger. I ain't got to care about the message. It might not be for me. But I can respect the messenger. The message might not be for me, but I can respect the messenger. I'm going to say it again. The message might not be for me, but I can respect the messenger. Now, that go a lot further than we just talking about Dr. Umar. That go a whole lot further. That go into so many other avenues in this great little thing, short little thing that we call life. I just can't respect the message, but I respect the messenger, man. And it's sad. But in other news, what's good with y'all, man? What's popping? I don't mean me, man. I'm just trying to get my health together. That's it. Just trying to get my health together, build my business. That's it. Making no noise, man. What y'all got going on, man? What else is new? There's so much out here besides Dr. Umar and his ways, even though that is rather sad. You got all these school shootings popping off. I'm gonna tell y'all something that I said to somebody while I was playing Call of Duty. And some of y'all not gonna agree with me. And that's cool. We can talk about it here. I believe that every school, no matter what year it is, should have armed personnel and metal detectors. Every entrance, every exit, because no matter what's going on in the world, these children ain't got nothing to do with that. Ain't no reason for no grown adult or no 23-year-old kid to be shooting up no church. None of that shit. So that's what I believe. Now, bro said, okay, how do you feel about the truck driver that made that U-turn in Florida? First of all, I want to send healing energies to the family of those 3 people killed in that crash. I ultimately believe the state's responsible for that. The state allowed that man to have a license and he was here illegally. So how he get a license? I ain't getting into all of that. I don't want to get into the rhetoric of illegal and legal, this and that, because ain't none of us fucking came here legally. Somebody was already here when we got here. Talking about you discover whole nother story. But I feel like the state, whoever gave that man a license, is responsible. I believe that driver should spend the rest of his life in jail. I mean, you killed 3 people willingly. That was the stupidest thing ever. We seen the video. He looked in the mirror. He looked at the car as he was doing the U-turn. He looked at him. They paused the video right when he looked at the car before it made impact with his trailer. So I don't have no mercy for that motherfucker. He gave truck drivers a bad name in the first place, doing dumb shit like that. Now, don't get me wrong. Every truck driver that made a U-turn, but I cannot sit here and lie and tell y'all that I did that dumbass shit on the turnpike. I live on Newcastle Avenue. I make U-turns on Newcastle Avenue all the time. Ain't no traffic coming, and I need to go to the highway that way or go to the highway that way and make the U-turn. You know what I mean? But you do it safely. Ain't no cars coming. And it ain't the goddamn turnpike. So I believe people like him get drivers a bad name. He didn't feel anything when he did it. You can look at his face. And then the raw part about it was at first they didn't even lock him up. It took the Justice Department to come down from the White House to say, hey, we need to arrest this dude. What kind of shit is that? You making a U-turn, killing 3 people ain't enough reason to make an arrest? But you can tell me he here illegally, but you can't tell me you arrested him for killing 3 people. Yeah, the Justice Department, once again, hold my burr. Yeah, they went and sent the marshals after his ass. They got him and the passenger. Oh, y'all thought y'all was finna chill, huh? You thought you was finna kick back. Yeah, fuck no. Came and got them boys, and they should. Yeah, ain't no making no mistakes. That was a choice. He didn't make no mistake. He made a choice. He chose to do that U-turn on the turn. Yo, you don't do that shit. Listen. Up here, the turnpike is split into 4 sections. 4. You got 2 sides northbound, 2 sides southbound. You got a truck side just for commercial vehicles and cars, and then you got a side that's just for cars. So you got that on north and southbound. 4 lanes, 4 traffic ways, right? I've seen people when there's an accident on one side because the car and the commercial side run parallel. There are gaps in the middle. So I've seen people shoot that gap. I don't do that dumbass shit because I've seen a cop sit there and wait for you to do it and then ticket you. Yeah, I ain't never been one to touch the fire. Now, I watched everybody else touch it and noticed that it was hot. I didn't have to get burned by it. So I stopped crossing in front of I stopped crossing in front of big rigs off your wisdom. Hey, bro, listen, I'm telling you, man. But it's 4 lanes of traffic. So I seen people shoot that gap just to get from the car side to the commercial side, from the commercial side to the car side. What I haven't seen is somebody to do a U-turn because everybody knows you only have but this much room to make this turn anyway. Then number 2, if they give you a ticket, they gonna wear your ass out for that ticket. Pause. They gonna wear your ass out for that ticket. Then 2, your company, they gonna have your ass in the sling because you adding points on their CSA score and it's making their shit go up, making them look like they're a bad carrier. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna have your ass. See, I'm telling y'all, it's deeper levels to this trucking shit. You think it's just getting in the truck and delivering shit from A to B? Hell no, it's not. Hell no. It's a lot deeper. You know what I'm saying? So homeboy was definitely dead ass wrong. He definitely deserves every bit of whatever punishment they give him. You know what I'm saying? You killed 3 people, was down there on vacation, just trying to have a good time. Family and the little kid. And then you looked at him. He didn't wince. He didn't pause. He didn't do anything. He didn't, oh my God, I can't believe it. He didn't do none of that shit. You know what he did? Nothing. He just looked like he was so lackadaisical in his movements, you would have thought that he parked for the night at the truck stop. He was so comfortable, you would have thought he parked for the night at the truck stop. You know what I mean? So, it's wild, man. It's wild, man. It's wild that and people had to lose their lives because of this idiot. That's what's wild. So, like I said, we're gonna send healing energies to the family of those 3 people that lost their lives. You know what I mean? And the truck driver that did that, I hope God forgive you, bro. You killed 3 people. You know what I mean? Willingly. You didn't care. What else you got for me, tow truck? That was a good one. Y'all got any other questions? We can talk about it. I'd definitely love to give my input. You know what I mean? Let's talk about music. Y'all got a bunch of new albums out, baby. JID got an album out. You need to go check it out. We all know Ghostface got an album out. You need to go check that out. You need to get that Ghostface. I'm bumping that Supreme Clientele too. It's pretty dope. So if you don't got it, you need it. So that wasn't his first accident. Hey, I'm not surprised, man. Like, I just couldn't believe that they didn't arrest this dude. Like, just let this man go. But yeah, okay. You want to talk about the girl that there's a young lady. She was hey bro, my YouTube is Red Tree RC. Just like the background, Red Tree RC. There was a particular situation where a young girl watched her brother get jumped on by 4 people. 4 people. 4 people. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them. She trying to say this politely for YouTube. She dispatched 2 of those, and the other 2 are critical. This woman is now being they're debating whether to charge her with the capital M because of the situation. You know what I mean? This is why I advocate, right? I understand people like guns and all of that. Know the laws. Know your laws, man. Know your laws. Because you defending yourself could literally have you defending yourself, not just from attackers, but from the court system. Because if you don't do things right, Delaware has no self-defense law. Delaware requires you to flee first. They require you to flee first. And my Dr. Umar repeat shit 3 times. They require you to flee first. And you must be in fear of your life and have no other option before you can fire your weapon on your attacker. So wherever this girl was at, I hope she knows her laws, and I hope that the laws will protect her if she didn't do anything wrong. Me personally, my feeling, I don't blame her. I would have did the same for my brother and my sister. You're not finna 4 of y'all finna jump on my bro, on my brother, my blood brother. Yeah, all right. You right. Let's see how that works out for you. So I understand it. It's just sad that the law's not working in her favor when we obviously saw what happened. We saw the video. We saw them 4 dudes jumping on her. I mean, jumping on the brother. They was whooping his ass. He was getting down on one of them for a second, but it was 4 of them. They got the best of him, and she pulled out that 2A and said, let's have at it. Nah, these shirts is you can't even see what it say, but these joints is nah, not this one. No, sir. But you can get this one for $100, $99.99. And I need it in all ones. But yeah, I don't think that she was wrong. She did what she was supposed to do. She was defending her family member against 4 attackers. You know what I'm saying? It's just sad now that she's facing what she's facing for doing the right thing. You know what I mean? So sometimes doing the right thing ain't the right thing, man. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't the right thing, man. I don't know what to tell you. That's touchy. I just don't see how they can give her that charge when the video is. I can see that. I can see what their response is going to be. You know what I mean? I can see where they're coming from. They're not going to see where she came from, though. I'm just saying. So let me go ahead and take my shot. Damn. I miss being on here with y'all. I'm not going to lie. Shout out to TikTok. I appreciate you. Could have been anywhere in the world. Shout out to y'all over here on YouTube. Make sure you follow me on YouTube at Red Tree RC. If you over here on YouTube and on Facebook, make sure you follow me on TikTok and YouTube. Both of them, Red Tree RC. I got to cover my camera up for TikTok because you're not allowed to drink on there, but I can drink on here. So cheers, y'all. Y'all hear that? Me neither. Shout out to Uncle Nearest. They being sued, but the liquor's still good. What was the next question? Damn. What else was we talking about? I still can't get over this Dr. Umar shit, man. Over 10 years. 10 years. Making us look bad. Like I said, it hurt me because I believed. It hurt me because I thought he was really going to make a difference. I really did. I thought he was going to make a difference. There's no way to put that. So to find out this is where we are with it now, it's like, yo, it's bananas, man. I just feel sorry for the kids that were going to go there, the people he was going to help, because now they won't receive the help that he was. How about them Eagles? I wish I would get them Eagles some playtime on my channel. You lucky I can't eject you for even mentioning them Eagles over here, sir. But because you my brother, whew, you one of my favorite brothers too. Man, you about to get banned. See, my team is the Patriots. Yes, indeed. The New England Patriots. That's my squad. I've never defected from that. Everybody always asks me why I never liked the Eagles. I used to. It was never my team, but they're the local team. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that Philly has, they trade all their best players. Go back in history. Sounds like, he said it sounds like a biased opinion to him. If you go back in history, all the Philly teams, if you go from the Phillies to the Flyers to the Eagles to the Sixers, they always trade their best player. They always let their best player walk. It's always a rebuild this or rebuild that, letting the best player go. I mean, come on, man. Let's go back. Look at Randall Cunningham. Look at Reggie White. Look at Allen Iverson. Come on, man. But we ain't finna talk that talk here. Believed in him was here. Believed in him for years. There was always controversy with him involved. I mean, it still is. K-Bar, I see you, brother. Peace. Shout out to Ohana Self-Defense. Shout out my fam over there down in West Virginia holding it down. Appreciate you. We salute you, King. What up, fam? Man, sad, man. It's just crazy to, you know what I was thinking about? A lot of y'all not old enough for this, right? Remember when TV used to go off? Does anybody remember this? Curiosity, good evening. Does anybody remember this? Do you remember? Shank, what up, my guy? Salute to you. You know what I mean? Doing your thing over there. Do y'all remember when TV used to go off? Do y'all remember Iverson? What? Yeah, I'm done talking to you, tow truck. I can't believe you just spewed out that hate right there. He said Iverson was an overrated bum, waste of talent, sadly. Wow. This dude is bananas. Allen Iverson still holds records in Philly that have yet been broken. We haven't seen a basketball player in the NBA of his stature with the size of his heart since Kobe Bryant. Not even the GOAT LeBron got heart like AI did. AI went at Shaq. This man barely toppling 6 feet and went at the diesel. You know what? Right after the Late Late Show. So don't nobody remember what happened when TV used to go off? Y'all don't remember that? Don't nobody remember that? Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all what would happen. Hey Shank, we ain't even gonna entertain that talk he doing. This is what would happen. First of all, TV would go black, and then the flag would appear. The United States of America, the flag would appear, right? Then they will play like the national anthem with the waving flag in the background. It was like transparent. And right after that, and if you watched it long enough or you left your TV on, you know what was the first thing that came on when TV woke back up? MASH. How do I know this? My grandfather. Shout out to Francis, my grandfather. My grandpa used to watch MASH all the time. Oh man, listen, the TV would go off to MASH and come on to MASH. It's just, I guess I'm old school, man. It's just certain values, certain shit I got, and I believe that this day and age is just unheard of. You know what I'm saying? Like simple shit like greeting a man before you greet his woman. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a fucking weird one here that thinks that that's just polite. But I don't know, man. Sometimes, man, I feel so detached, man. I feel like an old head. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I'm that old. I'm that old. So, but yeah, man. Make sure I need shake a man's hand with no gloves on. Right, Shank. Right, Shank. You know what I mean? Grown like old school manners and shit. Manners and morisms. You know what I mean? She said, well, you are wise. Shout out to Treasure Box Podcast. Peace, peace. I'm not that wise. You know what I mean? Don't let these grays fool y'all. I ain't that damn old. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in my 40s. Yeah, we ain't even entertaining this man talking about Allen Iverson over here. He wasn't even alive when the man was at Georgetown. You don't tell me about AI. But I ain't saying nothing though, man. But yeah, man. Those same morals and manners that I grew up with. I know y'all grew up with them too. So all I'm gonna end while I'm gonna say this, man. Make sure y'all keep those same morals and mannerisms. You know what I'm saying? Those same ways that you was brought up. Your mom and dad wasn't wrong. They wasn't. You might not have agreed with a lot of the shit that they was telling you, but they wasn't wrong. You know what I mean? So shout out to y'all over there on TikTok. I appreciate you rocking with me. Could have been anywhere in the world. You was here with me. Shout out to y'all over here. You could have been anywhere. Today, our topic of discussion was Dr. Umar. You know what I mean? So if anybody else got anything about Dr. Umar, we can talk about it. If not, I'm going to go ahead two-step it on out of here, man. I appreciate y'all. If you got a topic you need me to talk about, hit me up on my email, redtreerc@yahoo.com. Hit me on Facebook. She said, we are just older age. The wisdom is forever there. We just outgrow people, places, and things make us feel old. That is a fact. That is definitely a fact. Definitely a fact. It's your boy Red Tree, man. I'm out of here. It's been real. Peace, love, and hair grease, baby. Like I said, man, if you got something, make sure you drop it at me. Make sure you follow me over there on TikTok at Red Tree RC. If you on TikTok, make sure you follow me over there on YouTube at Red Tree RC. Holla at your boy. I love and appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. It's been real. God willing, we'll do this again